Hey guys, I just want to introduce you to Mike Morriset. He's an awesome mortgage broker. He's got a great team behind him. You may have already done a deal with him. You may be getting referred to him.
Hopefully, exactly.
I just want to give a chance to let Mike share a bit that you might not hear on the phone when you're talking numbers and mortgages. So
obviously my name is Mike Morriset. I've been in the mortgage business for 10 years. Absolutely love what we do, and I'm lucky enough to have a team in place that gets to be able to support people like yourself as a realtor, but also your clients to make, I think, the whole transaction just much more enjoyable. We do obviously have the privilege of being able to align with someone like yourself, and our values match really well. So you understand what we're trying to do, and it's nice when we're all sort of sailing in the same direction. So we're very thankful to have people like yourself who understand what we're trying to do and help us, keep the file on the rails per se.
Yeah, well, that's always nice. It's always nice to get things. One thing I appreciate about Mike, and I never try to oversell this side because it can be frustrating when things are more complicated, but Mike is always, he doesn't procrastinate.
Yes.
And you can do a deal and you can get the deal done, but you can do it in many different ways. You can do it where you're very stressed, or you can do it where you're completely happy at the end, and it seemed easy. And I find more times than not, or more times than anyone else, it's not stressful with you, and I'm happy when my clients come out of it at the end and say, oh, I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Yeah, I think the thing that people don't understand is like, hey, we'll get you an approval. Don't worry about it. But you choose how you want this to be. Do you want to be like, where you're like your jaw sore at the end of the experience, or do you want to be smiling? The way we do things, we do all the heavy lifting up front. So we don't want you writing offers on properties that we don't know that you can get an accepted offer on and that we can finance. It's really important for us that when you go game time and you're out with someone like yourself writing offers, that we're already 100% comfortable with that. And that's where we come in and play, is that we don't want this experience to be stressful. We don't want this to be something where you're hesitant about doing things. We want to line up all the dominoes, and then at the very beginning, you guys write the offer, get it accepted, and then we just flick, and everything happens in sequence. And that's the nice thing that we have in place with us.
Yeah. So, and you're a Langley guy.
Absolutely, born and raised, and love this community, and couldn't imagine being anywhere else.
Yeah. And you're married, you got kids?
Married, I got 3 kids, 9, 7, 5-year-old.
At the time of filming.
Exactly, yes. And it's just a great space, a great community to be in, great community to raise my kids in. And it's really, we really enjoy that we can, go out into the community, and I can meet people that have coached me, taught me, and then I'm getting to coach people's kids, grandkids that had influence on my life. So it's pretty cool to be paying it forward.
Yeah, and so one question I have, I didn't prep you for this, but what is your favorite place in Langley to go with your family?
Honestly, it's my own home. I love it here.
Oh, well.
I'm lucky enough that I was able to buy some acreage years ago, but I'm able to live in a situation where my mom and dad live across the street. My in-laws live behind us on a substantial piece of land. And it's like old country living here. I feel like it's a pretty cool space for us to be able to raise our kids and feel like we're, living 100 years ago where everybody was very close and lots of fingers in the pot.
The Morriset village.
The Morriset clan, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'm really glad you guys got to know Mike. Mike, is there anything else you'd want to say before, just as a...
You know what? Honestly, I getting a mortgage is, stressful enough. The purpose of what we're trying to do for you is I'm trying to put my shoes on. You put your shoes on and understand what you're going through. I have bought my first home. I have done refinances. I've done these things before. So I know how you're feeling and understand that. Like when we're doing, what we're trying to do is avoid some of that anxiety and the stress that you're feeling through the process. And lean on us. We're here to support you.
Yeah. Well, if you've had a mortgage with Mike, give him some more business.
Yes.
He deserves it.
Thank you very much.
And if you haven't, he's going to be great. He's going to do a great job for you. Him and his team are amazing. I'm doing a video with him and putting myself out there. So obviously I believe in him enough to do that.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Bronson.
Thanks, Mike.
Awesome.